Morning. How's everybody doing, man? Awesome day starting out already. Jason Howland here. Listen, there's a lot of things going on. We got a live training session with Jeff Levitt coming up pretty soon. You guys, we had some callers last night with some great questions. If you didn't see that video, check it out as soon as you can. Hey, Carl, what's going on? So, listen, there's a lot of people out there, man, and I see them all over my Facebook and on Twitter and every social media outlet talking about, I'm a motivational speaker, I'm motivating people. Dude, that's great. I got a good positive attitude. And you're like, dude, that's great. But listen, here's the thing about that. It's awesome to have a positive attitude. It's awesome to be motivated. But I'll tell you right now, people that are out there in business, they're in sales, they're doing the awesome thing that they can do. You know, the thing about that is, if you're going to be that, you're already motivated. All right? So motivation without some kind of a knowledge, motivation without knowledge, motivation without a mission and a plan and some action you can take, you know, idiots can be motivated. They'll just do a lot more idiotic stuff, right? And no offense to anybody, I'm not calling anybody an idiot, but you got to go more than motivation. We're talking about peace this week. Laney's in the house. What's happening, Laney? We're talking about peace this week, okay? So I want to talk about slowing it down, okay? Because when you get into business or you get into sales and you're starting to get out there and you're really starting to make some deals and things are happening, man, it can be fast. Things can be like moving so fast you don't know what to do next. And so, you know, the thing that you want to do is make sure that you have some sort of step-by-step action plan. So we always try here, you know, at the JHC to give you action steps you can take, okay? So what we did is I've got a little couple of steps to help you be ready to get out there and get into your business. All right, so first of all, if you're in sales, know your pitch, all right? Know your pitch inside and out. And here's what I always tell people. If you want to be out of the chaos, if you want things to be smooth and you want to make deals all the time consistently, know your pitch 3 different ways. And what I mean by that is your pitch can get stale, your pitch can get redundant when you've done it 23 times in 2 days and you're looking for that enthusiasm and things that you do need to make the sale. Know your pitch 3 different ways. If you can do your pitch a couple of different ways, you'd be a lot easier, or it would be a lot easier for you to stay motivated, to stay jumping out there and getting those deals. So know your pitch a few different ways. The next thing is know at least 5 ways to overcome your main objections. Every sales pitch that you give is going to have between 2 and 5 objections that you're going to hear every day. No more than that. Okay, the person who tells you, the lady who says my cat doesn't like me to buy this product on Tuesday, you're not going to overcome that. That's, you know, so don't play the minority card. Stick with the majority of the objections that you get, okay? So know at least like 5 ways to overcome those objections. How do you do that? Well, you have to practice. Every single day you've got to practice your trade, right? Nobody gets good at anything without practicing constantly. This is not like riding a bike. You can't just learn it once and then it's good. You got to practice, know your objections, know what they're going to be before they come at you. You can predict the future in sales because you're always going to get the same objections, okay? You're not going to get a new one that just comes out of left field that you're going to start hearing every day. It's always going to be, you know, hey, I need to talk to a couple more people. I got to talk to my sister. I got to talk to my wife, my husband. That's going to be an objection. I want to think about it. You're going to get your typical time stalls. But if you know how to overcome those 3 to 4 different ways every single time, you're going to be in great shape to get to that close. The other thing you got to do is learn something new every day, okay? You've got to be learning every day. You can't just get out there and stay the same, because really in sales and in business, if you're staying the same, you're not growing, you might as well just be falling on your face. So the reality is you've got to learn something every day. Are you reading a book? Are you watching videos? Are you making videos? Are you making action plans for yourself? You've got to be doing this stuff. Are you writing your goals down? Is this what you're doing with your life? Are you in sales? Are you a professional? Because professionals know their trade, right? You can go out there and you can fake it and make a couple dollars in sales. You can go out there in business and you don't like working for somebody else and you don't want to follow some rules, so you go out and you get yourself a sales job because you got your own thing going on. Hey, Ange, but really, when you're talking about sales, if you want to be a professional salesperson, know your stuff, okay? Learn it, be good at it, be the best at it, be confident. That's going to slow things down. That's going to take that chaos off the table for you, because that's where the chaos comes from. You get an objection, you don't know what to do, and all of a sudden you're sweating and you're looking at the customer and you feel like you don't know what you're going to say next. That's where chaos comes from. So make sure that you have your objections. Like I said, 5 different ways to overcome the same objection, 3 different ways to sell the same sales pitch, okay? 3 different ways. And then the other thing is, and this is a big one, learn to dictate your own pitch, okay? Don't let anyone dictate it for you. Dictate the pace, up and down with your voice. Get really excited. Learn to do this. This is really cool. Get really excited. This is how you dictate a situation or dictate the process or the pitch. Listen, you get really excited about something, you're talking, you're getting a little bit louder, a little bit more enthusiastic, and then you go in for the secret and let them in on a little secret, and you change your voice up and down, and you're able to control the pace of a conversation. You understand? You're going fast, you're going slow, you're talking a little bit slower when you're making your point, and then you drive it home with a little bit of a pickup. So dictate the pace. Control the conversation with questions. If you ever start to lose control of a conversation in business or in sales, here's what I want you to say. Let me ask you a question. It will stop the conversation and turn it in another direction, any direction you want to go. Let me ask a question. What do you feel about this or that or the other thing? The biggest thing you've got to be able to do is control that conversation, change the subject at will, back off when you need to, put it on when you have to, but all of that comes from practice, and all of that comes from running drills. Find other salespeople to pitch back and forth, run a drill, that kind of thing. Listen, guys, I want you to be ready when you go out there. I want to add value to you guys, and the point is you've got action steps here. So number one, in being ready, slowing the game down, so to speak, is know your pitch at least 3 different ways. Know 3 different ways to pitch that little section. Pitches are usually broken down into a couple of different parts. Know it 3 different ways. Know 5 different ways to overcome every objection you're going to get every day, your normal objections. Everybody has 2 to 5 of them. The next thing, learn every day. Read a book, study, watch videos, watch somebody you admire in your trade. Talk to your boss, find a mentor. Everybody should have a mentor, at least one. Dictate your own thing, dictate your own pace, dictate your own conversation by asking the right questions, pointed in the right place. And if you do these things, it's going to slow the game down for you, stop that chaos a little bit, so you're able to get in and really know what you're doing from start to finish. In your sales process. Know your closes. This is the next thing. Know your closes. Know 55 different ways to ask for somebody's business. Hey, you know, were you going to pay with cash or check? Did you need to use my pen to sign that contract? Hey, I'm going to need your initial here and a signature here. Was this going to be on a credit card? Why don't you go grab your credit card? Hey, grab your checkbook. You got to be able to roll them things off. You know, you ready to do this? Let's roll, let's rock, let's move, let's do this. All of these different ways to say, let's get it done. You have to know them. And if you know those things, you're gonna be in less chaos. Things are gonna slow down for you. So basically, just take control of your situation, know your stuff, get it done. Now guys, if this video was helpful, hit share. Hit like, hit invite when you watch my videos. Help me grow so I can help you grow and make today the best day of your life.